¿Sí o no?
Ammazzo sta botta, apri sta cosa.
Ma dai, mezz'ora.
Non so più quelle che...
Marcello runs a dog grooming business. To supplement his income, Marcello also works as a low-level cocaine dealer. One of his customers is Simone, a former boxer and local thug who frequently causes trouble and terrorizes the neighborhood. The film opens with Marcello showcasing his natural talent for taming aggressive dogs, observed by other dogs. He successfully bathes the aggressive dog and dries its fur. The scene transitions to Marcello's salon, situated in a dilapidated building. Marcello enjoys lunch with his neighbors when Alida, his beloved daughter, arrives. His ex-wife leaves Alida with Marcello temporarily as she has to go somewhere. Marcello teaches Alida how to bathe dogs and trim their fur. Alida is seen diligently learning to assist her father. Then, Simone arrives to pick up his cocaine order. Marcello warns him to leave quickly because his daughter is present, but Simone disregards the warning and heads to the bathroom to indulge in cocaine. Amidst the moral ambiguity of his legitimate and illicit businesses, Marcello actively socializes by playing soccer with his neighbors, while discreetly delivering cocaine to his neighbors as well. He is known for his friendly nature, often greeting and mingling easily with everyone. Marcello meets Simone to deliver his cocaine order. Simone is engrossed in a video game but becomes furious when he feels he has spent 300 euros and keeps losing. Simone insists on taking the game machine because the owner refuses to refund his money. Eventually, the owner gives him 300 euros instead of letting Simone take the machine, as nobody dares to intervene. Living alone, Marcello shares food with his beloved dog. He is a true dog lover. The next day, Marcello and his daughter Alida participate in a dog grooming competition. Alida enthusiastically gives instructions to her father, who obediently follows her lead. They end up winning a prize and take a photo with the other winners. One night, Simone arrives and forces Marcello to accompany him and his friend using Marcello's car. Simone doesn't reveal their destination, but it turns out they are planning a burglary at a luxurious house. Simone's friend recounts how he got annoyed with a small dog that kept barking in that empty house. To quiet the dog, he placed it in the refrigerator. As payment, Simone only gives Marcello a small earring and a small amount of money for gasoline. Marcello hastily returns to the burgled house and secretly inspects the kitchen, opens the refrigerator, and rescues the small dog which had started to freeze. Marcello successfully saves the dog's life. The earring given by Simone is valued at only 150 euros because the jewelry store owner only buys gold, not pearls. He reluctantly accepts it because he needs money for his daughter's gift. Marcello is a caring father. He takes Alida on a vacation where they go diving together. They are seen enjoying their time together in the sea. Marcello is taking care of the nails of a big dog when he hears a commotion because a neighbor has just been punched in the face by Simone, who then walks away. The neighbors gather and discuss, expressing their anger and frustration with Simone's thuggish behavior. One neighbor suggests hiring a thug, but others refuse to get involved because they fear Simone's retaliation, knowing that he will be even more ruthless once released from prison. They believe someone is planning to kill him and decide to let it be. Their discussion fails to yield any solution. That night, Marcello tries to avoid Simone, who wants to collect a cocaine debt. Marcello claims he no longer has any and insists he has stopped dealing with illegal substances. However, Simone forces him to go to Marcello's dealer. The dealer becomes angry at Simone's presence and kicks him out. Simone then mercilessly beats him, and also the dealer's sculptor friend. With cocaine from the dealer, Simone takes Marcello to a nightclub with beautiful and seductive dancers. While continuously snorting cocaine, Simone drives away other customers so that the dancers can dance with Marcello, who can no longer resist his desires. Marcello seems to consider Simone a friend he can rely on. As they are about to leave, two individuals on a motorcycle shoot Simone. Marcello quickly takes him away as Simone is severely wounded in the shoulder. Marcello brings him to Simone's mother's house. Simone refuses to go to the doctor and asks Marcello to remove the bullet from his shoulder, since Marcello is used to operating on dogs. Simone's mother becomes angry when she discovers cocaine powder in Simone's jacket. She hits Simone, but Simone grabs and holds her tightly. Simone instructs Marcello to collect the powder that his mother had thrown away. Returning to his routine activities, Marcello is currently massaging a customer's dog, which seems to be enjoying it greatly. Marcello greets potential customers outside his shop, calling their dogs beautiful. When he enters again, Simone is already inside. Simone plans to rob the neighboring store by breaking through the wall from Marcello's shop. Simone threatens Marcello, but even though he promises to share the proceeds, Marcello refuses to participate. The next day, the police take Marcello into custody after questioning him about the key to his shop, since the neighboring store was robbed through the wall connecting both shops. The police ask him to admit that Simone is the thief, or else he will be imprisoned. Marcello appears torn, fearing for his and his child's safety if he reports Simone. He doesn't believe the police will protect him, as there have been numerous cases where informants and their families were attacked by the accused after their release from prison. Marcello chooses to go to jail for 1 year. When he is released, he visits his shop and cleans it up. Alita comes to visit, but she is only allowed a brief encounter by her mother. Marcello promises to take Alita to many places. When Alita leaves with her mother, Marcello's neighbors come and express anger towards him, accusing him of being a traitor for associating with Simone. Marcello goes to his friend's video game store, but he is kicked out. He is called heartless by his own friend, who shows no shame for his actions. Marcello starts a new business, not a salon this time, but a dog boarding service for customers. He actively distributes brochures for his dog boarding shop in parks and dog training centers. Marcello approached Simone, who was avoiding him. Finally, he found him, but ended up being kicked out when he asked for his share of the stolen goods from the neighboring store promised by Simone. Marcello needed money for his business. Simone told him to leave and offered him some coins, which Marcello refused. After Simone entered his house, Marcello went into a rage, and Simone's sports motorcycle was damaged by his attack. Marcello became frightened and quickly ran away, locking his shop. Early in the morning, he timidly went out to return some dogs to their owners. While serving his customers, Simone came and brutally beat him. The neighbors from the neighboring store could only watch as he was assaulted without being able to do anything. Marcello, with a swollen face, appeared lost in the twilight of the approaching evening. The next day, he went on vacation again with Alita, who was very worried to see his father's bruised face. However, Marcello said it was nothing, just a minor injury from an accident. They went diving together again. Suddenly, Marcello seemed panicked and went up to the surface, but he told Alita that he was okay. On the boat, Marcello appeared sad, as did Alita, who remained silent throughout the journey. The next day, Marcello visited Simone, who almost beat him again. However, Marcello said he came to apologize while giving him the best quality powder. Marcello left, but Simone called him back. Marcello invited Simone to rob the high-quality cocaine powder owned by his friends in the shop because he needed money, and besides, they no longer liked him. That night, Simone arrived. Marcello asked Simone to ambush his friends from behind while they were weighing the cocaine powder. Simone was asked to hide inside the dog kennel. Simone refused, but there was no other hiding place except the kennel. Finally, Simone entered the kennel when Marcello said they had arrived. However, Marcello locked the kennel. Simone was trapped and tried to break free. Marcello asked Simone to apologize and respect him. Simone refused and continued to kick the kennel door. Marcello hit him on the head when Simone successfully broke the kennel. Now Simone, severely injured in the head, was tied to a chain attached to the wall. Marcello, in a panic, tried to stitch up Simone's torn head. Suddenly, Simone choked Marcello's neck with force. Simone tried to free himself. He tried to step on something under the table. Finally, he succeeded, and the table lowered, causing the chain to choke Simone's neck. Marcello was freed, and Simone appeared lifeless. Marcello struggled to put Simone's body into his car. He took it to an empty grassy field and burned Simone's body. But in the early morning, he heard his friends playing soccer. He approached and shouted from a distance that he had dealt with their village thug. He invited them to see what he had done to Simone. However, none of them paid attention to him. Marcello said he would be back, then ran back to Simone's body. He struggled to extinguish the fire. After succeeding, he carried Simone's body, which was twice his size, to the soccer field with great effort. However, there was no one there. He continued to struggle to carry Simone's body until he finally sat in the remnants of an open garden. Marcello didn't see anyone around him. Only he, his dog, and Simone's body were visible. The film ends, leaving questions about what actually happened in the film's ending. Why did his friends, who were clearly seen playing soccer, suddenly disappear? And why was there no one visible in the area, despite the bright day? Were they all hiding because they were afraid of getting involved? Or perhaps Marcello himself died from being choked by Simone and became a ghost, making him invisible to others? Thank you for watching.